When it comes to sports, we have our fair share of weird moments on the field. From unexpected displays of love to saves so close that you can almost start believing in miracles. We bring you the most exclusive collection of the strangest and most hilarious events from sports of all types. So sit back, relax, and get ready to be amazed. But before we start, welcome to Trident, the home of the best compilations you will ever come across on YouTube. We bring you the finest and freshest clips from the internet for your viewing pleasure. So now that we've gone through all the formalities, let's get on with the clips. A stolen kiss. Mixed martial arts fighters are among the most intense people on the planet. And when two of these fighters are staring at each other right in the eyes, you know things are gonna get intense. Well, this fighter decided that the best way to lighten this tension was to spread love, not hate. And he made sure he kissed his rival to let him know. Surprisingly, the other guy didn't take it too well. Well, there are worse ways of getting rejected. Number 2, Newscaster of the Century. Talking about hilarious events, we have to mention this amazing sports broadcaster in this section. His recap of the week's scorecard had us wheezing for hours, and we're certain we won't be the only ones. His hilarious pronunciations of the team names have won our hearts, and from now on, we want this guy to comment on the Premier League every season. Every line of his is gold.
Manchester City 1, Liverpool 1, Chelsea 4, Sheffield United 1, West Bromwich 0, Tottenham Hotspur 1, Leicester City 1,
Number 3, goal by deflection. Sometimes you just see a play so cheeky it has to be in a compilation. And this is the one for us today. No matter how many times you watch this clip, you can't help but remark how amazing that defection is. And from the look of surprise on the goalie's face, you can bet that did not expect this as well. We just have to mention the precision of the shot, seeing as how it landed right in the goal, despite being a total blinder. This goal is one for the record books, for sure. Number 4, the amazing self-driving bike. You think you've seen everything? Well, prepare to be surprised, because in this clip, you won't believe what you see. After a terrible collision during a MotoGP race, the rider of the green bike was knocked right off the motorbike. But the strange thing is that the bike just kept on running on its own. So what do you think the reason is? Some new self-driving technology? An adrenaline junkie's spirit? Or just some plain old-fashioned physics? We'll let you decide this one. Number 5, goalkeeper of the century. I mean, we get it, being a goalkeeper is not an easy job. But looking at this, you have to ask who exactly let this guy into the team? With a pass this simple, my man fumbled twice and ended up scoring an own goal. His teammates are never going to let him live it down, and that's probably for the best. Number 6, pantsing the striker. Soccer is a physical sport, and to save a goal for their team, players will go to any lengths. And when we say any lengths, we mean any lengths whatsoever. If you don't believe us, just take a look at this defender who literally held on to the opponent's shorts just so he could prevent a goal. Well, he may have saved a goal, but he did make the other guy lose his dignity. Not very cool. If there were football lessons in schools, this video would be shown to teach kids what not to do on the field. That may be mean, but that doesn't make it any less amusing. If you're enjoying the video so far, make sure you show us your support by smashing the like button. Your love is what keeps us here, so don't be shy to show your support. Even better, subscribe to the channel for even more amazing content like this, and press the bell icon so you never miss an update. Now that we have that out of the way, let's get back to the videos. Number 9, keeping the wrong ball. Everyone knows it's the job of the goalie to keep his eyes on the ball. But this guy had his eyes set on another ball entirely. After letting the opposing striker score, he decided to take off some steam by punching him in the nether regions. Ouch! I, for one, am glad that the goalie was given a red card. Some things are too sacred to be messed with. Number 10. Moving the goalposts. There are a lot of ways to save a goal in ice hockey. Most of these involve preventing the other team from scoring, but in some cases that proves too hard, so the truly desperate turn to this method. If you're this guy, you think, why waste your time saving goals when you can just move the goal instead? As you can see, this strategy worked out splendidly for him. He just doesn't give a puck. Number 11. Target practice. Fast bowlers are some of the most dangerous things in the world of sports. Trust us, you do not want to be on the receiving end of a cricket ball flying in at more than 90 miles per hour. Only the truly unlucky get hit by these missiles. And this guy just created the new record, getting hit not once, but twice, back-to-back, in the absolute worst place a man can get hit. The guy must be a superhuman if he still completed his innings somehow. Number 12. Diving in football. When you hear the word diving in football, you instantly think of players acting as if they've been injured by the slightest of touches. Well, this makes that term a bit too literal because a skydiver literally parachuted down to this match, disrupting everything. You have to admit that this is one way to make a grand entrance. Number 13. Animal trouble. Participants in this race car were in for a rude surprise when a mob of kangaroos descended on the track. Drivers had to be extra cautious to prevent any harm to the bouncing belligerents, while the kangaroos just decided to relax on the track with cars zooming by at high speeds. It's a small miracle that neither drivers nor any of the animals were hurt in the whole incident. But next time, choose a better venue for the race, Australians. Number 14. Almost getting impoled. Do you think of the high jump when you think about dangerous sports? Maybe that ought to change, because as you can see in this video, a lot can go wrong. I have to say, we're glad the man only lost his dignity to the pole, and not some rather precious things. Number 15. How to capture a bird. When it comes to badminton, the rules are simple. Don't lose sight of the birdie. But sometimes a hilarious sequence of events results in the shuttlecock getting stuck in the racket itself. I'm sure the player wasn't too happy with the equipment provider for this mishap. Number 16. The wrong kind of football. Tackles and pushing are pretty common in the American kind of football, but when it comes to soccer, that kind of horseplay is rare. That didn't stop this guy from tackling his opponent at full speed, sending him right into the coach. Looking at this, it almost seems like it was intentional. Number 17. Tangled ever after. There are some things you just don't expect to see on the field. Two players ending up tangled after a tackle is one of them. But that is exactly what happened when the players' laces got tangled, leading to a whole lot of drama. This is it from our side. We hope you loved the clips we had. Comment down below which ones would you like to see next time. And with this, we will take your leave. Until next time, folks.